Alright, so last week, the crew had saved the real mayor and defeated the fake mayor. And they got a wagon and some other material, and they were heading on the road to go to the volcano. And this is where we'll start. It has been 3 days since you started your trek west. It's been a pleasant 3 days. The sun has been shining, the wind lightly blowing, rain clouds have held back. Look to your right and see farmlands. Even if you've been dead for quite some time, the old familiar farming fills you with joy. Even if time passes, some activities remain a constant. Far off in the distance, you start to see the shapes of mountains, but again, very far off in the distance. The wagon moves slowly forward, but comes to a halt. In front of the wagon, you see an old man.
I throw a banana at him and say, "Get out of our way, old man. We don't have time for your side quest."
Alright. So, Nika goes to throw a banana at the old man, but the old man, even in his old age, seems to be a bit more dexterous than his appearance show. Catches the banana, peels it open, takes a bite out of it.
Ooh. This might be a good guy.
I look down at Jack, or look over at Jack, and I ask him, "How are things going with that girl, laddie? Have you been thinking about her?"
Oh, non-stop. She is the love of my life.
And we're just having a conversation.
The old man stares up to the wagon and goes, "I thought this would be the wagon. You are the heroes of the past, right?"
No.
Sure.
Who?
We'll be whatever this place wants us to be.
We are
I'll
the
be your
heroes of
hero.
the past. What can we do for you?
I thought you guys were. There's trouble in the village south of here. Let's go take care of it.
Wait a second. Who are you?
My name is not important. What I do is not important. But what is important is we go take care of the troubles down in the village in the south.
This sign's kind of sketchy, don't you think? Just some random old guy sitting on a wagon in the middle of the road,
the other way.
saying, "Hey guys, come to this dark alley.
Come to this place. It's under attack.
Yeah, help me. I'm under attack.
I'm
Let's
old
go."
and evil.
I don't buy it. Sounds like a trap.
Sound like a bunch of hogwash.
Why should we be compelled to help you?
Well, I'll give you a little bit more information about the village and what's going on. So this is a very, very poor village. The people there have absolutely nothing except maybe their loved ones, and that's about it. And a evil necromancer decided to take over the village, and he has raised the dead. And there's a lot of dead in that village because they, for some reason, even though it's not really sanitary, they decide to bury their dead within the village walls. So
That's gross.
So there's a bunch of undead people, and from what I gathered from looking at the hill, that all the villagers are holed up in their houses, while the necromancer has the village elders hostage.
You know, but why do we care?
Yeah, if they're that dumb.
Yeah, if they're that poor and they get sick from their own dead being buried there.
Yeah, it sounds like we shouldn't go. We might
Sounds
catch
like helping them isn't going to really result in anything positive.
Right now, Nicholas is staring at the sky, kind of contemplating what's happening, and he looks at Jack and he says, "I think my God wants me to do this. Will you come with me, Jackie?"
Hell yeah!
Nicholas like, "What?"
Let's go save the day.
And then I look at the rest of the group and I say, "Do you guys have any interest in coming with us?"
Is there a reward?
Really.
I imagine there'll be some kind of reward.
Why do you feel compelled to go help these people?
Because to me and my God, there is a great satisfaction in helping those in need.
Which god was yours?
The God of generosity, and she preaches to help those that are poor and in need and that are weak.
Jeez.
I know it isn't good for all of you, but I can do it myself if I need to.
Are you really helping these people? Like, if they're dumb enough to bury their dead where they live,
Well, something I
Isn't
could
the
do
world-
for him.
Isn't the world better off without him?
Maybe I could teach him a lesson, laddie. Teach him not to be doing stupid shit.
Oh.
I'm going.
Why do you trust this old man?
I don't necessarily trust him, but something about him seems okay.
All right, I'll go take a gander as well.
Ah, I'm not sure who I'm talking to, but I appreciate it.
That was Nico.
What?
I can
Fucking
never,
boys
I
going
can
on,
never
you know.
tell. I can never tell which one of you I'm talking to.
Could get a voice, an auto tuner or something.
It sound like T-Pain while we do this. So does the rest of the party want to come?
Yeah. Why not?
So I want to look at the old guy and ask him if I say, is there any kind of opportunity for us to use, split up? Everybody go there, but split up so that we can have some sort of attack method here or strategy.
Yeah, let's actually go to the crest of this hill over here, and you guys can get a pretty good look.
All right.
So,
I'm gonna follow him.
all right, does everybody want to go?
Yeah. He's
Alright.
sitting right overboard.
Maybe we could be the leader's village.
So you look off.
Oh shit!
You look out over the
What the-
over the crest of the hill. You see zombies and undead creatures everywhere. There's an
Wow.
unnatural green flame on the northern, the western, and the eastern gates.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the necromancer, who has not seen you guys yet. He's kind of watching his undead followers mill around. But he is standing at the northern entrance, and he has a really cool-looking staff.
Are these like slow, crappy zombies, or are they clearly like physically able and could like throw things and run and jump kind of
Well,
zombies?
they're kind of just moving slow at the moment, but I'd imagine they're able to throw stuff and pick up stuff. But they look kind of weak because, they've been rotting.
How
Just
tall
like
is the
the
wall?
elders.
The wall is about...
Can we tell the difference between the zombies and the village elders?
You don't see any of the village people. Nobody has hats.
The village people.
There's nobody doing any dance moves.
All the zombies go YMCA.
In fact, you do not see that at all.
Well,
I look at the old man and I say, do you know much about these zombies, sir?
I don't... So, without revealing too much about my past, I've dealt with zombies. They're usually pretty easy to handle. However, the issue with zombies are they don't really stay dead until the caster, dies. Or is interrupted, or is muted, or, anything that interrupts this concentration of holding all these zombies alive. And by the looks of all these zombies right here, it looks like this necromancer is quite powerful. So we need to come up with a good battle plan.
okay.
I say, should I disguise one of us as a zombie and see if we can sneak through to the leader?
Well, we have a guy with wings,
Well,
right?
him too. He could be our
And I
aerial
can
support.
climb pretty good. So I say a couple of us sneak around back while we leave our illusionist to distract them in the front.
Do zombies sound like ghosts? Because if so, you could disguise me and I could just go, boobies.
Which ghosts have you been interacting with recently?
Just leave the ghost talk to me.
Nicholas puts his arm around Jack and kind of pulls him to his side and just kind of quiets him.
Okay.
Don't do that, Jack.
The old man actually looks back at the party, and his eyes catch Pavu, who has been playing with rope this entire time. He goes, "You haven't really been saying a whole lot. What do you think? Or what can you think?"
Pavu, run fast, hit zombies, have rope.
True hero.
Patriot.
So,
Pavu, go now.
Say
What
back.
happens if Pavu starts walking?
I say no, Pavu, don't go yet. We'll put together a plan first. Hold on a second.
Pavu doesn't need plans. And he says, "Come on, Krinator."
Krinator has actually been left at the wagon. He was also put on the rope, and
Well, okay, well, Pavu didn't know that, and he turns around and he's confused where Krinator is.
So are we going to send Emerald up above them, or around, or what are we doing with him?
First, I'm gonna head north. I'm gonna tiptoe Scooby-Doo style past these walls till I get to that green flame.
Don't they usually get caught when they Scooby-Doo style things?
Is that flame dangerous? Reach out, touch it, and see if it hurts.
Oh,
Alright.
there goes his wings.
I'm gonna test it.
roll
I'm gonna
d12.
I'm gonna stick my hand in.
D12.
We're assuming
roll
that the
D12.
fiery flame is not dangerous.
I rolled a 5.
Emerald reaches out, touches the fire, and pulls back his hand on fire, and he begins to maybe do a muffled scream. But he also takes 5 damage.
Frick!
Did it hurt?
No! Ow! Yeah! It burns.
Oh,
All right, now don't touch it.
Oh, fire hurt.
Should I cast an illusion to try to distract a portion of these in any particular area? Try to open up a pathway.
So we're gonna go with the Pavu charges in to clear a path for the rest of us to get the necromancer plan.
Pavu charge in?
I don't know if that's the best plan.
Old man, what do you think?
This is your guys' area of expertise. I'm here to help assist you guys in what ways I can.
I vote we sneak around back then.
Make a bunch of illusions of Goliath.
Pavu, I can jump on your back,
That's
and
what I
then
was
you charge
thinking.
in, I'll just go kill him.
Come on, little man.
Yeah!
I just pick him up and put him on my shoulders.
One thing, though. The old man turns to the party and goes, one thing, though. We have one chance to kill the necromancer. If we do not succeed in killing him, that whole entire army is going to swarm us. So we need to either be sure we kill that necromancer, or start taking down some of these numbers.
Could I make 2 walls down the center of this path that maybe mislead the zombies not to bypass it and come after us?
Oh, I like it.
That's a good option. Yeah.
Should we do that and then let Pavu charge in?
Sounds good to me.
Let's
Go
try
for
it.
it.
So
I'm
Pavu's
gonna keep
charge
going
in.
around.
You've
I'm
been
gonna-
rolling good recently.
So, Jack, are you on Pavu's shoulders?
Hell yeah!
Hey, look at him again like, what? So whoever's coming along, sneak along the side here with me as we're doing.
One guy's already in there.
So,
And can we see a whole view of the map a little more? So what exactly is this brown cross type? Is that a road or?
That's like a dirt path.
Okay, so I am going to cast a relatively, like a 1 stone width type wall on both sides of the path that leads directly to, I guess, the necromancer. Is that what we can see straight ahead of us?
Yeah,
Okay.
that black guy.
Okay, I'm going to
See-
cast the walls there. And so there's a few still in the middle.
So no,
Wonky wall.
the
Kind of looks like a hot dog.
that this illusion will. Zombies are incredibly stupid. If they run into the wall, the illusion will be lost.
Right. So that gives us just enough time to get some, maybe a person or 2 through this, and then maybe the rest of it. The rest of us can kind of create a distraction, or should we send some people around the backside also?
I'm already running around the backside.
Sneaky, sneaky.
with his hand still on fire?
I'll go with Emerald around the backside.
Yeah, let's send that back.
Wow, Wow, you're you're fast.
Monkey run for banana.
So Pavu and Jack are going right now, or should we have a plan for if these walls go?
What would be the plan?
Old man, fight him!
Play all wildly around?
Trip the old man and run away.
Pablo looks at Nico. Wait, Jack. Sorry, and says, "You ready, little one?"
Oh yeah, let's go kill this bad boy.
I say the
Pavu
rest
is
of us go right behind Pavu, and when we get to the other side, like the middle crossing path, I will cast an illusion before we're really spotted of walls that go east to west, and hopefully kind of just completely block the zombies from even witnessing it.
You probably want one of you to start attacking the necromancer too.
Yeah, so we'll go in behind Pavu. Just Pavu goes straight at him.
Yep, that's where he's going.
Get through all
When I
three of
get
those.
to the edge, when I get to the intersection, I'm going to stop and cast another illusion across east to west.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys gonna start the run now?
Yeah, well, is anybody going to stop and take the zombies in the middle while Pavu and I go to the intersection?
I thought he had to charge through them.
Well, he
Yeah,
can, but anybody that's behind us can actually take out the zombies, or do we have to fight them one at a time?
If he rolls well enough, he can charge through them all.
Yeah, he can power through it if he can get past those three.
So,
They haven't noticed you yet, even though it looks like they're looking down on you guys. I'm just doing that just to.
so do you guys? Is it Nico and who else is with us? Is the white dot the old man?
Old man and
Yep. Jingo, Old Man, Duffy, Pavu, and Jack are in the South Squad. Nico and Emerald are.
Okay. So Jingo, do you want to bring up the rear in case Pavu does get past everything that maybe you and the old man fight them?
Sure.
Once the illusion's cast, I'll come back. I think Pavu and Jack on the necromancer to start might be okay to at least start, because we're going to have the flanking
Jack?
from the other side.
Jack have like a big stick or sword, and he's like jousting these zombies.
I got some knives and daggers.
Yeah, that might be cool as you're running.
Just to give him a little extra damage.
Poke some brains.
So as you guys are discussing this, you notice some of the zombies are starting to wander a little bit close to the illusion.
We got to go. Let's do it.
All right, so Pavu, you want to roll? You're gonna have to roll a strength and a dexterity. See if you can charge through these three zombies that are in your path.
Alrighty. So my first roll was a 6. Plus strength is 8.
Oh boy.
And my dexterity. Oh, I got a nat 1 in my dexterity.
Oh, jeez.
All right, I'm glad we did all this planning. You get past the first one, but the second one starts to give you some troubles, and you guys are stuck there. Duffy follows quickly behind you guys.
Can I try to throw Jack over my shoulders past that one?
Yes. That's another strength check.
Time to go!
I just grab him and I say, "Go, little man, go!" And I sling him my head.
Shazoom!
All right, based on your strength, I'll tell you how far he goes.
I got a 10.
All right, so that's plus 2, or is that with your modifier?
10.
All right. All right, Jack. Roll your dexterity check.
Yep. All right. And I got 15.
All right, you land right next to the last zombie. So, Jingo and the old man are kind of hanging up in the background, shaking their head, and they're like, "All right." Old man turns to Jingo and goes, "All right. Looks like we're about to play some zombies."
Oh, shit.
And you see the old man. The old man pulls up his staff and starts wielding it like he's going to start attacking some stuff. So we're going to get over to Emerald and Nico.
Do you think we should go now, Emerald?
Yeah, let's keep sneaking around.
Okay.
You guys want to keep going north?
Yeah, to where the path is and the flame. Can we kind of see through it a little bit?
Okay, there's the flame. That's where the guy is, the necromancer.
Okay, do we go in now or wait for the illusionist so he can put up those walls so we don't get swarmed?
Uh,
Yeah, I guess we'll wait.
yeah.
All right,
then-
so,
So fighting starts.
all right, Jingo. So it goes to you first in the initiative. A zombie has now touched the east wall here, and it is gone now.
Oh boy.
And the zombies have noticed you guys. So
Uh-oh.
all these ones over here.
Uh-oh.
Let me
boy.
get a. We use white to symbolize that the wall's gone.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back to the entrance of the gate so that way I don't get flanked. And then I will take aim at the zombie to my right with my bow.
Okay.
And I roll 16 plus 2, 18, and my damage is 4.
You hit that zombie, and you hear, and he starts walking towards you along with a couple other zombies.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So,
This has gone from bad to worse.
so we get a Pavu now, who tried to barge through but was unsuccessful.
Can I try to just push him out of the way?
Yeah, the one in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Roll
got a 11 plus 2, 13.
Alright, you're able to push him out of the way. You want to push him this way? Or this
I
way?
don't really care. He does not. He just pushed him. Whichever way he goes.
Alright,
I was not really thinking about it, so I think you just push him forward, probably, most likely, kind of. Try to push him. You're trying to push him down,
okay. You push him down.
and then I try to, like, I assume the one's kind of going for Jack. I want, if I can, I want to try to push that one down too. If I can keep going, I don't know if I can make it there or not this time.
You can make it there. And, you know what? Go for it. I'll let you roll an extra action.
I got 18, 20.
Alright, you also push this one down. How do you want to push him? Do you want to push him towards Jack or towards the east side?
Toward this one, I definitely want to push away from Jack.
Alright, so you push that one. They don't take any damage from falling. So
Yeah.
now we go to Jack.
Thanks, Pavu, and I just beeline straight for that necromancer. My dagger's out, and I'm getting ready to jump and try to just stab him right in the throat.
Alright, go for it.
All right, so I roll, and I got a 4.
So Jack is jumping towards the necromancer, and the necromancer sees him coming, and takes a stab and hits Jack. Doesn't really do any damage, but knocks Jack off balance, and he lands to the side of the necromancer.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and I guess with my secondary action, I'm just going to jump on his back and try to hold him there.
Alright, roll.
19. Let's go.
Alright, so you jump on his back. So,
All right.
Jack,
know
I feel
really-
like you've been on somebody's back every single fight so far. Yeah.
He loves the back.
Yeah,
Wherever he goes, I go.
that's right.
Alright, so now we're down to Duffy.
What about Emerald? Is he not
He's
involved in
with-
this?
He did us first.
He's
Okay.
they're up there.
So I'm going to. So when you defer your action, Ty, is there any way to allow someone else to take the action that you're deferring, or do you just prepare to
You know
do
what?
something else?
If you decide to let somebody else take your action, just tell me that you're gonna let somebody else take your action, and
Okay.
yeah, I will only allow it to limit to like the people that you're around.
Right. Can I move and then defer?
Yes,
Okay, I want to go to. Is that Pavu? That's light blue.
yes.
Yeah.
I want to make my way to him as safely as I can, and then I'm gonna tell him to try to lead some of the ones that are around us up towards the necromancer, and then is that okay for him to then move as like what I'm deferring if he wants to?
Yes.
Okay.
Pavu actually understands. I think understands this, and he runs. He just runs, keeps running forward. That was his plan anyway. So
All right, so we'll tackle that now. So, Pavu, you're gonna run over this way, all right? Managed to attract quite a few zombies. Those guys all.
They're fused.
I'm like dead men so slow.
Hi.
They're a few paces behind him.
Okay.
Put him there. Alright, so now the zombies down by Jinko have moved to attack Jinko and the old man. So
Uh-oh.
they're starting to swarm.
Oh boy.
These guys aren't quite there yet. They're starting to. This guy is coming down. This guy's going towards Pavu. This guy's going towards Pavu. This guy is also going towards Pavu. Alright, so Jingo, you have two that are immediately on you.
Oh, crap.
The first one hits you for 2 damage, and the other one hits you for 3 damage.
Yeah, we.
So, they're kind of like punching you. They're like wailing, and they got like bony fists, and it's kind of moderately uncomfortable. Doesn't break the skin, but still,
Hey, stop
your
that.
ideal Sunday afternoon would not be spent getting hit by zombies. The zombies over here are unsure what's going on, what the commotion is, but they start drifting towards the wall. None of them have actually hit it yet, because or touched the wall yet. But they're starting to move this way. And these guys are moving towards upward, towards like this.
Oh, man.
So, the necromancer has Jack on top of him. He's going to try to fling him off, but is unable to, because I rolled a 2. Unless Jack rolls a nat 1. Jack, you want to give a roll?
Yep. 17.
Alright, it was more than a 2, so Jack clings on, and the necromancer's unable to shake him off. You hear him yell out a command, though, and it's in a language that Jack doesn't understand. Duffy is close enough to hear. Duffy, do you want to give a roll to see if you're quite able to distinguish what is being said?
Absolutely.
This is an intuition check.
An 8.
Was that 6 plus your intuition? Or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Okay. You are able to make out some words. You hear, you miss out like the entire first part, but you hear him start saying, is fake.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to convey that to the party or not.
Am I close enough? Like, I have to scream that, right? Because I'm not really that close to anybody.
Yeah, you're gonna have to scream it.
Okay, so I will yell, "Watch out behind you!" Like, and kind of towards the old man and Jingo, because they seem to be the least safe.
Okay.
And then I also scream, "Where the hell is the angel?"
So we're gonna go to the old man now. I'm gonna have him go after the necromancer. The old man is gonna try to push back some of these zombies off of Jingo and try to take care of some of them. And he takes a staff and smacks one on the head, and the one that's like immediately south of him actually crumbles to dust and destroys it. He goes to smack another one beside him, but completely misses. He goes, turns to Jingo, is like, so, might be a little bit out of practice.
Uh-huh.
He scours at his face gets all puckered up at Jingo's response. And we're gonna get back up to the guys in the north. What do you guys want to do? You guys did hear Duffy.
So, Nico, it sounds like it's going well over there.
Yeah, it sounds like that wall didn't work very well. We better jump in there and help go that necromancer.
Hop on my back,
Okay.
and we'll take to the skies.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
And I try to fly, but I realize he's really heavy.
I don't
I
weigh
can't
that
do
much.
it.
It's pretty small. I'll just
Do
climb
it.
the wall.
Do you
What
want to
the
climb the
hell
wall?
do you eat, man?
Bananas and nuts.
Oh
Alright.
shit, I'm just really weak.
Emerald, you want to do a strength check real fast?
Yeah, let's do that. 7 plus 2 is 9.
So you go try to lift off the ground, and Nico is kind of like you're getting like maybe like 6 inches off the ground.
I'm trying flapping my wings so hard.
I'll just climb the wall.
Alright. Yeah, that's cool. You do that.
All right, I'll do you guys. Nico, do you want to do a dexterity check to see if you can scale the wall? It'll be pretty simple since you're a monkey.
8.
Apparently not that simple. So you get like halfway up the wall, and you're a little fatigued. You're kind of just hanging there.
Oh boy, this wall's bigger than I thought.
This is embarrassing.
Emerald, do you want to try to lift off the ground again?
How about
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll get there next turn.
what if I throw you over the wall? Can we try that?
You weren't able to lift
So
me
you're
up
gonna try to
before.
go. I just kicked the cat. So you're gonna go.
Fly over there and help.
So are you gonna like go underneath his butt and like push him up over the wall?
I don't want to grab his
He's
butt.
gonna grab one of my legs and like flip me up the rest of the way while my arms are holding on up.
That side's
wherever they
right,
are.
and this side's darker.
Yeah, climb up as far as you can. I'll get underneath you. I'll push you up the rest of the way. Okay?
Hey, push
Do
me.
this.
All right, roll a d20. We'll do another strength check.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
So Jingo was, or not Jingo. So Emerald was trying to fly to push Nico up, but his face goes right up Nico's butt.
Hey, careful down there.
Oh, God, it's horrible.
Nico, roll a d20 to see if you still cling on or if that butt touches
What's
enough to knock you off.
the bonus on this one?
Dexterity.
10.
You managed to cling on just barely, though. Just barely.
Boy, this is embarrassing. I don't know if I can show my face over there.
So now we're going down to the people in the south. So Jingo, or over to Jingo.
Okay. I'm gonna try and shoot at the zombie right in front of me, but I'm aiming right for its head this time.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20. Please kill it. You have to let
What's
me
your
kill
weapon?
that one.
What's your weapon damage?
D8.
Alright, yeah, it'll die. Do you want to describe the killing blow?
Yeah, I guess it just crumbles to dust like the other one. Unless it goes like, ah!
And it does. You want to do anything else?
Can I?
You can move.
Nah.
Alright, so
It would stay
Pavu,
right there.
you got quite a crowd of zombies behind you.
Pavu, actually, he keeps running, but as he's running, he turns around and throws a lobster pot at one of their heads.
Alright, which one do you want to be lobster zombie?
What's that?
Which zombie do you want to be lobster?
That one that you had your cursor over just now, I guess.
This one right
The
here?
left, yeah.
He's lobster zombie now.
Got the pot on his head.
Yep.
Did it land on his head?
It'll land perfectly on his head. So he's like taking his arms and he's like shuffling around like he's like blind and he can't really see too much.
Pavu
And
actually starts laughing and he runs into the wall.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Alright. Did you fall down or are you still standing?
I'll just roll. I fell down.
Pabu is now sitting on his butt. Alright, so we get a Jack.
Alright. I don't like this guy talks weird and I don't understand it, so I'm gonna take my dagger and I'm gonna shove it right in his mouth so he can't talk anymore.
Alright.
And so I kinda use both my hands to like on the hilt of it and just sort of thrust it in there. Alright, got an 18.
The necromancer is doing a constitution check to see if he can push it off. And he is successful.
Oh no.
Damn.
He grabs, in fact, he rolled a net 20. So he grabs Jack by the hand and pulls him in front of him, and he's like in front of the necromancer now.
Uh-oh.
I just yell, "Stranger danger!" And I try to like kick myself out.
Alright, so roll d20.
Oh, got a 9.
And he rolled a 11. So he pins you to the ground. And his breath smells really bad, by the way.
Oh god.
Let me see if I can.
Whoa.
Oh, ducky.
So he has you like this.
That's some Code Lyoko stuff right there, Todd.
Oh.
So he has you
What
or
is
like
he
pennies.
doing, Jack?
I don't like this.
Alright,
Cover your eyes, viewers.
so we're now to Duffy.
Okay. Seeing what's happening here, I'm gonna run straight for to help Jack. I can't resist helping the little guy.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try to jump in, but not jump in between them, but try to get Jack loose, and even if it means engaging the necromancer myself.
Okay.
What should I do?
D20.
A 2.
You know what's weird though is it was just initially Jack that was the necromancer's hovering over. He's also now hovering over Duffy, as if Duffy kind of scooted himself underneath the necromancer, side by side to Jack.
That's how you do it.
Duffy, I just want you to know there's no other guy I'd rather be pinned under a necromancer with.
Yeah, no. I don't know what I just blushed.
So things are starting to look dire now. The other wall has delusion effect has gone away.
Uh-oh.
Let me scroll down a little bit. And the zombies are starting to walk towards, or starting to swarm Jack and Duffy. So they get about here.
This is going well.
These others are coming towards the old man and Jingo.
Oh shit.
It's all up to
These-
Monkey Man.
These ones have managed to get on top of the old man and Jingo. So, let's see. The one goes to attack Jingo, but misses. The other one goes to attack the old man and hits him for 3 damage. So these guys are kind of pinned down here right now.
Help!
So,
Oh no!
these zombies are starting to walk towards Pavu, and are basically on top of him at this point, but not able to quite attack.
Okay.
They just now arrive. Even Lobsterhead got to Pavu.
Probably
Somehow.
still giggling about Lobsterhead.
We'll put this guy up towards you guys too. And the necromancer stands upright from having Duffy and Jack pinned, and this green blackish froth comes out of his mouth, and he's gonna try to put it on top of Duffy. Duffy, you can do a Constitution check.
Another 2.
See your froth?
Oh god damn.
So the froth hits you in the face, and it starts to burn really, really bad. And you feel like some of your skin starting to kind of maybe a little bit start like burn away.
Okay.
Duffy!
In a like a fiery way, or like a frozen? It's like crumpling. Like what? Like what
It's
type
more
of
as-
damage?
It's like acidic.
Okay.
Even though it sounded very gruesome, you've only been at the start right now. You've only been hurt for 1 damage.
It's because I'm a badass.
Yeah.
I used to eat acid for breakfast.
The necromancer also tries to put the same froth on Jack. Jack, do a Constitution save.
10.
Jack, since he's so close to the necromancer, that was not enough to stop the frost from getting all over your face. And you take 3 damage. This one's hurts way more, so you got like a little bit more on your face than Duffy did.
Oh no. Gross.
I look at Jack and I say, "There's no one I would rather take something on my face with than you."
I always knew we'd get frothed together.
So now we are back to the boys in the north.
Oh boy.
What the hell are you doing, Duffy? That guy's the kid.
Like a bad Game of Thrones
Fly over there and
episode.
help them.
Oh shit! Yeah, we need to go, man.
I'm gonna keep attempting to climb this wall.
I'm gonna leave Nico behind. I'm just gonna fly over it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fly right up behind the necromancer and yell, "Paravina!" and smash my hammer on his head.
Okay, go for it.
I rolled 13 and 2 is 15, and 5 damage.
You deal 5 damage to the necromancer,
Yeah,
and he
take
is
that.
dazed, and all the froth like stops coming out of his mouth.
So that's good.
And Jack and Duffy have an opportunity right now to try to escape from being pinned. Roll d20.
God, a 6.
Duffy
My kid, the
like
worst rolls.
I'm not doing so hot.
Duffy tried to get out and was not successful. Jack, I think Jack went to use the restroom, so his roll is unsuccessful as well.
Oh, that's
no.
All right, Nico. Go
6.
ahead. You know what? You climb on top of the wall.
It's only 8 feet tall. It's so deep.
you got yourself up there.
Okay, I'm gonna run and try to tackle the necromancer.
Well,
I
the
don't.
wall, the width
that
of the
was my
wall is
action.
like. I mean, you could try to jump. You're jumping like 15 feet up in the air, and it's about, I don't know,
No, I'm gonna
12 feet.
jump off the wall and run towards him and tackle him.
You're dropping 15 feet?
I thought it was an 8-foot wall.
No, 15.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
All right. You want to? Okay, so you drop down off the wall. Roll 1d4.
4.
You take 4 damage from the fall,
Oh,
but now,
Okay, wait. Acrobatics is one of my proficiencies. Should I have
Alright.
added something for that?
yeah, you
All
roll.
of those?
Add your, yeah, actually,
Oh, I would have better rolls on all those.
you add your dexterity. Basically, you add your dexterity modifier twice. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
would have much better rolls on all those.
You're very forgetful, monkey.
My dex is 4 plus 4.
oh. All right,
Yeah.
you know, actually, I'll let you do it. We'll redo that one. Do you want to try to see if you land gracefully or not gracefully? So let's see.
This is 4.
That one.
No,
Or
roll
D20.
d20. D20.
Snaps his neck.
15 plus 8.
All
Yeah.
right, so you hit the ground without taking any damage this time. And you can get a running. You run towards the necromancer, and
Yeah, I'm gonna try to tackle him to the ground.
okay,
Jump tackle. I don't know what damage that would be. Four.
D4.
16, 1 damage.
All right, so you jump on the necromancer and kind of kind of like football tackle him.
Mm-hmm.
Jack and Duffy, you guys can kind of help him out too to see if you can kind of push him off you guys and towards with the momentum of Nico.
Try to kind of pen him.
Okay.
What, D20?
Yep.
I rolled 11.
A 19.
Hey.
So the success for that was a combined total of 25, and you guys hit it. So you guys, as Nico pushes tackles necromancer, dealing 1 damage to him, you guys also help Nico by pushing him up. So he falls and falls to the ground over here with Nico's on top of him, and you guys are still kind of pinned, or well, not laying down.
Is that a small dog?
What? What?
So now we're gonna get the Southern boys.
Oh boy.
Old man.
The old man turns to Jingo and says, "Son, this will be between us, as long as you don't tell anybody else. But I hope you're ready for this." The old man twirls the staff above his head,
Oh no.
slams it into the ground. So, Jingo, roll a d20.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is
9.
The shockwave pushes back, or kills, or disintegrates the zombies closest to them, and pushes back the rest of them. The rest of the party hears the shockwave, and see the zombies disintegrating, but they don't know what had just happened. But these ones are flying back, and they all take quite some damage. They're not dead. And Jingo, in the process of the shockwave, hit himself.
No! No!
The old man turns around and looks Jingo in the eye. He goes, "Did you just do what I think you just did?"
What? No! Do you have any spare pants?
The old man just shakes his head and starts walking towards the rest of the party. He's clearly disgusted, though.
Oh my god.
Jingo, what would you like to do?
Sounds like a zombie crapped his pants.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you want to follow the old man? Do you want to do anything with these zombies down here, or what?
You know what? I'm just gonna take my pants off and throw them away. There's no point carrying them around.
Alright, so you're running around just with a shirt on and that's it?
Yep. And I'm gonna follow the old man.
That's
Alright. That does not get away, or does not mask the smell, by the way.
What?
There's probably a
pants
brown
back
streak down your ass.
However, the smell does attract the zombies in the southern part, so they will not be following you.
Oh my god.
nice diversion.
They're I don't know. This will be the southern zombies. They swarm around your pants.
You know what? Is there a door nearby, one of the houses? Can I run inside real quick and steal some pants?
Yeah, there's
wash up a little bit. I'm gonna go knock on that door.
Alright,
Oh,
so
you have any pants?
you're gonna do a strength check, see if you can break down that door because it's locked.
Hero coming through. 16.
Alright, Jingo's in that house now looking for these. He enters a room and there's a bunch of scared villagers. And
You
they're
guys
even
have
more
a sick.
frightened
Can I
now because
wash
there's
up?
a half-naked man standing in the doorway with blood on him.
This is a rescue mission. Do you have any pants I can borrow?
One of the villagers is so frightened, he takes his own pants off and hands it to Jingo.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're now at Pavu. Pavu, you are swarmed by zombies.
Potter's just gonna take his axe and try to do a clean swipe through all the legs as he can, just from right all the way to the left, and get as many legs as he can.
Okay.
with his
Roll
axe.
d20.
Okay. 18.
Alright. roll your damage.
Damage. I don't have to use it yet. Oh, D12. 6.
All right, so you cleave all their legs, like all these 5 zombies right here, and they fall kind of. They're obviously legless, but they're not dead yet.
Okay.
Nice.
And yeah, we'll get a Jack now.
Alright. I'm tired of screwing around with this necromancer. I'm gonna run him, just daggers going right into his tummy.
All right, you can roll at advantage because he's on his back right now.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pin him to the ground with these daggers. Alright, I got myself a 2.
And roll your damage.
And I rolled a 1 and a 2.
So you try to pin him with your daggers, but however, they didn't really stick. You kind of graze him with one of them, not the other, and you deal 1 damage to him.
Finally, I touched him.
All right, Emerald. Wait, you already went. So we'll get a Duffy now.
Okay. I take a quick glance to see what, like, all the zombies to my left. Are they continuing towards us?
Yes.
Okay.
Build a wall.
That didn't work.
Build a pavu.
Become the necromancer.
I am going to.
Yeah, copy the necromancer.
I was thinking about that. I will do that. I'll disguise myself as the necromancer.
Okay.
And is that the full or entirety of my action or turn?
You can move if you wish.
I will move through the swarm of the zombies, and while doing so, I want to try to gesture or make some type of gesture of something that might actually get them to follow me, if possible.
Okay. Roll a charm check.
It was a nat 20.
Holy crap.
All right. You want to describe your Pied Piper action?
Yeah, my arms are out in front of me. It's just walking. No, as I walk through, I want to. It doesn't actually do anything. I'm just trying to make some sort of like a gust of some sort of magical presence that, like, no power with it or anything, but just to kind of block the vision of what's happening with the real necromancer and Jack and the others, and kind of feel like make it seem as though it's enclosing all of them and pushing them back.
Okay. So you want to push them back towards these houses?
Just put it, if possible, just on the left side of my guy right now.
Over here?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll draw a little enclosure.
Well, you don't have to, what do you mean?
Like, aren't you make it like...
He was trying to put him in that crack of the houses there.
was they?
Well, I was just trying to create something that, like, almost as if I had, imagine kind of like a cape almost, like just a wall around me, kind of keeping their vision off of what was happening behind me. I don't want to, like, actually enclose them on it with anything.
So like this.
Yeah, basically, but it's not of power of any sort. I just made a blockage or some type of obstacle.
So, zombies on the left side, or the west side, are like totally absorbed with Duffy. And, yep, that will work. So, for the zombies on this action, they are not doing anything. They're staring at Duffy. They believe him to be the necromancer, and Yeah, they don't see anything that's going on with real necromancer. The zombies over here are crawling over top of the other zombies to get at Pavu. And Pavu, unfortunately, is going to probably take a bunch of damage here in a second.
Can I go into rage
Yes.
now, even though it's not my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to go into a rage, so I take advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and I take 1/2 damage for bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
Whoa, here
So-
comes the temper tantrum.
So he's going to get hit for 2, 4, 5,
Oh.
6, 8, 10 damage. So you said you're taking half of it?
If it's
It'd be bludgeoning because they're hitting you with their
Bludgeoning,
fists.
yeah.
So you take 5 damage, but you are surrounded, and you can notice Lobsterhead is now looks like the leader of that bunch,
Lobsterhead, no!
and they are just wailing on you right now.
I feel like Lobsterhead betrayed me.
The zombies to the south are still just absolutely just on top of Jingo's pants, and they are swarming that the poo poo pants.
If only Pavu could shit himself and throw his pants too.
So these guys are down here dealing with that. And they are pretty much effectively out of this fight. Alright, so it goes to the
How many
necromancer.
zombies are there beside me?
There's a lot. There's probably like 20.
Alright.
It's too little, right?
Huh?
There's not enough of them around you, right?
Yeah, right.
The necromancer goes and tries to throw Nico off of him. And Nico, you want to roll a strength check to see if you keep him pinned?
11.
The necromancer throws Nico off of him.
Woo!
Nico doesn't take any damage, so the old man is about halfway to you guys. Alright, so we go to Nico now.
Is he still on the ground?
No, he's up.
Okay. I'm gonna try to chop him in the neck with both my axes.
Okay.
Achcha! 8, 4 damage, 5 damage.
So you go to chop him in the neck with your axes, but you don't actually chop his head. And you actually miss with one of your axes, but one of your axes does hit and deals 4 damage to him.
Nice.
Alright, so now we go to Jingo. You're still in the house and you got pants on now.
So I thank the villagers for their pants. I wash up a little bit, and then I run back outside to join the fight. I'm gonna go run up next to the old man.
Alright.
News.
Turn the radio on, check NPR, what's going on, and
Take a quick nap.
oh man, oh yeah, there's something going on outside.
Alright,
Alright.
can I still do an action, or is that...
You can do an action.
Okay, I'm gonna take aim at the necromancer with the bow.
Alright.
And I'm gonna try and hit his left kneecap.
Ooh, he likes that
17 plus 2, 19.
Yep.
And I roll damage 4.
Your arrow hits the kneecap, and it sticks in the kneecap.
Oh yeah.
And you hear a howl of pain from the necromancer.
Owie.
How?
So we're now to Pavu, who's enraged.
Yeah, so Pavu's just like screaming, he's like, ah, ah," and just like wildly swinging an axe.
Okay.
Not really, he just not really like aiming at a specific one, just trying to hit as many as possible. I rolled a 5.
Alright. So, you want to roll damage?
Yeah, and 3.
So, your axe managed to only clip Lobster Head and kills him. And he disintegrates, but the lobster pot is on the ground. In case you want to pick that up at some point in time. So we get a Jack now. Put a little dot to remind you. We'll use a fish.
A red fish.
Nope, we'll use a blue fish. 1, 2.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so we're to Jack now.
Alright, so I don't want the necromancer having the ability to escape, so I'm going to take both my daggers and try to just stab his feet into the ground.
Okay.
19.
Alright. And your damage?
3 and 3. Damn, good rolls.
Alright, so you are now without daggers, because they are now in his feet.
Oh.
I still have those 2 large knives, though.
You do have 2 large knives.
What?
He stole from that one house.
The
Isn't a
kitchen.
dagger a large knife?
But he has like large kitchen knives. Alright, Emerald, it goes to you now. Well, you have a bonus action, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at my handiwork I did there and kind of admire it.
Alright. We go to Emerald now.
Jack, that's some nice work you did there.
You know, I always do good when I want to.
Pat him on the back. Good job,
Yeah.
son.
Good work.
Thanks.
I'm gonna just take my warhammer and swing it at the necromancer's head again, and yell, "Die, you son of a bitch!" 15 and 2, 17, and 8 damage.
It is a good, clean hit. And you deal 8 damage to the necromancer. The necromancer's looking like he's starting to feel a little bit of it.
Knocked its damn head off.
He's a little banged up now.
This is one tough guy.
So
2
we
hits
get
to the head, he's still standing.
he has daggers in his feet. He's got an arrow to his knee, and he might be a little bit concussed at this point.
Huh.
So we're at the Duffy now.
I'm going to turn around, my back to the swarm behind, and to my left, and I'm going to do my best to copy what the man.
Necromancer?
Yeah, I was gonna try to use the language, but I don't think I know the words that I wanted to use. Shit, now I gotta think. I will move back towards the middle intersection with...
Keep that curtain up, but not going through a curtain, but like this.
Well, like the curtain I made, like the block I made was basically like from my hand. So at this point, I kind of figured it'd be gone.
Alright.
And I'll just move towards the middle area with the old man and Jinga. And from there, am I within range to do anything to help Pavu?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to yell over to him, sorry. And I will, what about throwing something towards the necromancer?
Yep, you can throw something.
Is he also close enough to go to, like, could I actually walk to him? Could I walk to him? That way
Yeah, you can.
Because my rolls will just hurt somebody on our team. So I'm going to try to stab him with my dagger. I have 2 daggers.
Alright. Let's see if you do it Caesar style.
I rolled a 10, and should I roll 2 d4s for this?
Yep.
I rolled a 2 and a 6. So I rolled a 10 on the d20, and I got 6 damage.
You stab him like he was Caesar, and you give him 6 damage.
Nice.
Unintended side effect, though, from your earlier action. These zombies start walking behind you, as if you're their new master.
Okay.
These zombies are still attacking Pavu, and I'm gonna just do. Alright, Pavu, this is gonna probably hurt.
At least you got a lot of hit points, Bobby.
Yeah.
Pavu takes 11 damage since he's still enraged.
Oh.
They are just like all on top of him, just beating the living shit out of him. They're like slamming on him.
Probably is like screaming in rage right now.
Oh! And these zombies are still doing that thing. The necromancer looks at the party and takes a dagger out from underneath his cloak and slices off his hand, and the hand falls to the ground. He takes his staff and like stabs it on top of his hand, and from his hand, like a giant spider comes out.
Ugh.
Wait, was he just able to move?
It's not moving. I'm just making room for the. He's like still pinned, but we'll do. This will be this black disc will be the symbol for the giant spider that.
Oh god, it's horrible.
For cutting his own hand off to do this, he obviously is going to take some damage, and he takes 17 damage.
Dang.
Oh.
Jesus.
All his power's in his hands. Cut his other hand off.
So that puts him at. Okay. But yeah, so Duffy got up. So what happened is he cut his own hand off with a dagger, and the hand turned into a giant spider.
Okay.
That's symbolized by the donut.
Yeah.
So we're going to Nico now.
Can I get around that spider to the necromancer?
Yeah.
Okay. Since he's pinned down, I'm going to attempt to choke slam him WWE style.
Alright.
Without lifting him off the ground, of course. So what was that, D4?
We'll do a D8. He's prone.
13, 8 damage.
Alright. It's not the killing blow, but I'll let you describe this action.
I choke slam him WWE style. But also while I'm doing that, I whisper into his ear. Or maybe I yell it. What kind of a key opens a banana? A monkey!
The
I guess he does.
answer doesn't look really amused by that, but he gets choke slammed. Whether it's a pun or just being choke slammed, you're unsure why he looks unamused.
Duffy does chuckle audibly. He appreciates that joke.
So we get a Jingo now.
Jingo contemplates shooting the spider, but he sees how necromancer is, so he's going to reposition and try to get a clear shot at him.
Yeah, finish him.
Maybe to the left a little bit. And he is going to take aim right at wherever the necromancer's heart would probably be.
Oh, shoot. You better roll well.
Oh, wait a minute.
Which necromancer?
Jingo's confused now. Oh, shoot.
Alright, roll a d20.
Jingo rolls a d20 and gets a 6.
Perfect.
Alright. This is an intuition check, by the way.
Oh, uh-oh. What is my... It's 0. My bonus is definitely 0 for that. Yeah. So I rolled a 6.
So you see both the necromancers. And you see one that Nico has to start attacking. You see this one with a bunch of zombies behind him. So I guess you can kind of make that judgment.
I don't remember there being 2 of these guys.
It's the one I'm attacking, you idiot!
Oh! Okay. I'll shoot at that one.
Okay.
And
Oh no.
that one.
Oh, I'm gonna get
Roll your
shot.
percentile.
Oh god.
Roll percentile.
70.
So your arrow flies off harmlessly over the wall.
Whew.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
shoot.
Hey, watch your aim.
So we get a Pavu now.
Oopsie.
Pavu is still kind of swinging wildly, but he tries to see if he can like push himself out to the right where Lobster had died.
Yeah.
See if he can like squeeze out there. He's pinned down pretty hard. So
Alright,
he's gonna
roll it. That'll be a dexterity check.
Okay. Yeah, 5, 6.
Alright, so you're like kind of face to face. You're not squeezed out, but you're kind of like face to face this one zombie.
Okay.
You
And
can.
I want to try to just kind of get defensive, like push him out with like hold my axe kind of like my handle and like push him back with that if I can.
Okay. Alright, roll d20. This is a strength check.
14.
Alright, it was a success. You got him like kind of held at bay.
Okay.
Alright, so we get a Jack.
Yeah. Alright. About to get swifty in here. Okay. So, since I have his feet pinned with my daggers, I am going to just do a flying sidekick into his chest because I think it'd be funny to watch him just flop over.
So roll a d20.
Okay. 17.
With no modifiers.
17.
Alright. I rolled an 18. The spider, seeing you running or like trying to jump on his master, turns around with his butt towards you and shoots a web and pushes you way back.
Ah! Black goo!
You've had
It's,
some serious night so far, Jack.
Oh, this is bad.
And before your eyes, the spider gets really big. Like, it gets super big and kind of walks over to the necromancer and bites its head off. And makes the spider even bigger.
How did the spider know what I was going to do?
And so the necromancer is obviously dead.
I was going to bite his head off.
Oh, what the frick?
And the zombies have all kind of just went away. And they kind of like disintegrated.
Oh, thank God.
What a great spell he has. He just killed himself with his own hand spider.
And let me
No,
take care of
that
this.
soul was supposed to
Oh,
go to
don't forget the
Avita.
pants zombies.
Damn it.
The ones that look like they're in a pants formation.
Pants formation.
And I'm gonna make him into a black cat for his
That
body to be
symbolizes
looted later.
death.
Yeah, well, to be looted later. There. Yeah. Alright. The party now has to deal with a giant spider. So it's Emerald's turn.
Hey, maybe you try to use those ropes or something.
Maybe I'll fly into the air, and I won't have to deal with the spider.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly into the air.
Alright, so you're above the spider.
And I'm gonna look for weaknesses.
I mean, it has a lot of eyes on it, like his face has a giant spider butt. I don't know that technical term. I don't remember the anatomy of a arachnid.
Yeah, let's not offend anybody here.
And like its legs are probably, I don't know, about
Is it similar
6
to
feet
Shelob?
tall.
I like Lord of the Rings.
Kind of, but it's not
Is it
as
bigger?
tall. It probably in total is about 7 feet tall. And on the front, you also see some really large fangs.
Okay, well, I'm going to avoid that end. I'm going to land on its butt. Big ass spider butt.
Alright, we'll have it like, okay, so the butt is facing towards Jack right now.
That's its thorax.
Or whatever.
Oh.
Did you say Thor ass?
Oh.
Thorax.
Oh.
That's where the lightning comes from.
What?
And I'm just going to swing my hammer just down on the spider, any old place.
Okay.
4 and 2 is a 6. And 9 damage.
Alright, now roll a d6.
2.
Alright. So, you break the spider skin. It is actually kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say weak, but at the same time, it's definitely not strong. But when you break that skin open, acid hits you in the face and deals 2 damage. And you need to do a Constitution saving throw to see if
Constipation?
Save the
Constitution.
Constitution!
15 and 1 is 16.
You are not blinded by the acid, so you're
Oh, wow.
all right. But you have an opportunity now to scream to the party to say what just happened.
Guys, it's full of acid. Don't touch it.
Like good acid
Okay.
or bad acid?
Bad acid. It burns.
Oh.
Does
So we
it
got a
mean it's fine?
Duffy.
I'm going to yell to Pavu, assuming that he still has the rope, and yell for him to... Like, I'm going to yell and ask him if he still has the rope.
Pavu says, I have rope.
And I will defer my action to Pavu to allow him to maybe use that rope to tie up some of the legs, or work with me to try to tie up some of the legs, or...
Are you expecting Pavu to do that on his own? Or?
So like think of it. So I could, I'll yell to you like, let's use the rope to try to tangle
Do you
this
still
thing
look
up.
like the necromancer?
Yes, unfortunately, that's a good point.
Oh, there's no way for you to,
Oh,
for you
yeah,
to
that's
turn
true.
that off yourself?
Well, I didn't say it yet before I yelled to Pavu. So that.
All right, want me to do like a... Want me to do an intuition check?
Yes.
Oops. I got a 15.
And Duffy, do a charm check too. Needs to be a combined total 25.
11.
Alright, it's a success.
Pavu is very confused though, and he's like looking at the rope and the necromancer, and he's like, oh.
I have like a really innocent face on right now, like nodding my head, like it's okay, Pavu.
Pavu feels kind of comforted by a smile, and he's pretty hurt, so he needs a friend, so he'll throw the rope over.
Alright.
So when it goes over the spider, I'll try my best to catch the end that's coming to me. Should I roll for that?
No, you catch it.
Oh, awesome. Okay. And from there, is there any way, like, are there legs in the back that I could try to
be fair,
tangle?
it's only 12 feet long, so I don't know. Are we within 12 feet of each other?
Yes.
You throw it and it just lands on the spider.
Yeah.
Maybe I should yell, throw it to Emerald. Maybe Emerald could do something better with it.
Probably not.
Okay, so I catch it.
No, I don't think so.
I like the confidence.
Should I just stop there for now, or should I continue?
You can continue.
Looking at the spider, is there a particular direction I could head that maybe entangles some of his legs?
So from where you are, it's like draped like over top of his body.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to pull it down a little bit. Just know that I'll do a little artsy fartsy stuff right here.
Uh-oh.
Right here are its fangs.
So he's facing towards the green flame then?
Yeah.
Towards Nico.
So I'm around his head.
Yeah.
Okay, when I catch it, I will try to wrap it underneath his neck. I will run to the other side of him and see if I can get it to,
Like over this way?
yeah, like circle under his neck
Okay.
and see if I can at least get started with making a knot of some sort.
Alright, you're gonna have to do a dexterity check to see if you manage to avoid his fangs.
Okay. A 15.
You manage to avoid his fangs, and you get wrapped underneath his neck.
Okay. From there, I'll just end my turn waiting to do something else with it.
Alright, Nico?
I'm gonna move to my east of Duffy, and try to chop off a leg on that side.
Okay.
9, 5 damage, 6 damage.
You hear a loud scream as acid just goes everywhere as the leg comes off.
Acid comes out of the leg?
Yeah. And so you need to roll a dexterity check to see if you're managed to be nimble enough to not get hit by that.
So I get to double my dex bonus, right? Oh.
This is not acrobatics. This is
Okay.
just
19 or 23 modified.
okay. You do not get hit by any of the acid miraculously, and it's not in a position where it like fly off onto Duffy either. So it's just like
Not
only
like squirting like in the crappy horror movies where the blood squirts.
no. It was just only coming at you.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go to now. It's the spider. The spider, and howling in pain, from his leg falling off, tries to jerk her. Well, he tries to throw Emerald off, like he bump his butt up so it goes over top of him and be like towards his face. So this will be a strength check, Emerald.
Nat 1, baby.
You land in front of his fangs, and the spider sinks his fangs into your shoulder, dealing 10 damage.
I died.
Ooh.
You have 2 health left.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you feel something aside from the obvious venom, like go into your shoulder. You feel something else go into you, and
Ooh.
we'll leave it at that for now. So we'll go to Jingo now.
There's some suspense.
Alright, Jingo has himself muted, so we'll go to Pavu.
Oh, wait,
Pav-
no, I'm here. Gotta mute
Okay.
myself. I'm gonna take a couple steps back and then shoot at big old spider ass.
Alright.
Look out, old man.
I rolled a 6 and a 6 for damage.
You hit the spider ass, and
Nice.
it does 6 damage, and instead of like acid like blowing or like shooting out, it kind of like dribbles out of its butt, because the arrow is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like not really stuck in him, but it's like barely in him, I guess, if that makes sense. It didn't really penetrate too far.
Oh.
So we go to Pavu.
Pav still has the rope, and he's just gonna like back up with the rope, trying to pull the spider. I mean, I don't know if he can, but he's just trying to pull the spider, like the rope tighter, basically. Now he's
No.
wrapped around his neck.
If you do that, you're gonna pull the spider head down into Emerald.
Oops.
Well, he's basically already dead anyway.
However, if you move it this way, you'll be pulling it up towards you.
The Pavu not helping.
It'll pull the fang out of Emerald.
You know, I'm just gonna do a roll. If I get over 10, I'll go the right way. I got a 5.
Alright, Emerald.
Pavu, pull it away from me. You got
Pavu-
one chance,
Pa-
man.
Pav does hear that pretty quick, and he just stops going. He doesn't do anything else, but he just stops when he hears Emerald yell louder. He's confused
I
still.
want to do it. It fucking hurts, man.
Emerald's unconscious.
Oops.
Sorry.
All right. We get a Jack.
Am I still all webbed up?
Yes.
Is there any way I can move at all?
You
No.
have your knives, don't you?
Yeah, you have one hand that's free.
Alright. I'm just gonna start cutting away at the webs then, try to get myself free.
Okay. And you're free. It wasn't like it was super sticky, but it was enough to just immobilize you.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up my daggers.
Okay, so your daggers, the daggers that were pinned into the necromancer.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're over here. So you have them now.
And then can I run over to my buddy?
No. Emerald, time to do a saving throw.
Is that D20?
Yep.
7.
One failure.
Oh.
So now we get a W.
Okay, I will. How is it that you have us help each other?
If you go over to like assist Emerald, in this one you would probably have to cut off the fang that's like digging into him to be a success. And I'll do the same stipulation. So if you roll 10 or higher, you'll cut the fang.
And he is unconscious right now.
Yeah. With one failure, so
At this point, if we were to accidentally cause the spider to inflict any more damage, does it do anything else to him?
it will continue to do damage to him. But if you were to manage to get your action right and somebody else goes to help him, and they get the a saving action, he'll be back with 5 health.
I don't know exactly what the best choice here, but we have a situation where the rope could like continue to, if we could pull, Pavu and I could pull together to.
You could, yeah, you could pull the fang out of Emerald.
I yell to Pavu and I say, on 3, let's pull this thing off of Emerald.
I say, are you sure? He didn't like it last time.
He's unconscious at this point.
Oops. Alright. I start pulling.
Well, on 3.
I already started. Sorry.
And I'm just like, oh shit.
I both you roll.
I got a 16.
I got a 19.
I'm going to count that as 2 saving actions. So, Emerald, you're going to only come back with, I'm going to do 3 health. But you're conscious, and the fang is out of you.
I'm back.
But you,
feel like
there is something going on, though, inside you that you do not know exactly what it is.
He's pregnant.
But it does not feel right.
My stomach hurts.
He's got a xenomorph in him.
Oh no! He's gonna explode
Probably-
into a million
probably-
little spiders.
Probably sees that Emerald is back and he's like, don't worry, I got your back.
Thanks.
And Duffy goes, I owed you one, Emerald.
Thanks.
So the fangs are out of Emerald now.
Yes.
Okay.
Does anybody want to take a close look at Emerald?
Isn't there still a big spider attacking us?
Sure. Yep, there is.
Hold on, Mr. Spider.
Let me get in there.
Take your time.
Alright, so I guess it's Nico then.
I'm gonna go to try and chop 2 legs, I guess a little bit south.
Well, I just want to point this out before you do this. The spider's head is like facing up to the sky, so it's like the under.
Oh,
if he
I'll
had
go for the underbelly. Okay.
like yeah, like that.
Yes.
I don't know if I made that
I
clear.
will
or
try
not.
to throw both my axes into his belly. Or organ area. 7, 4 damage, 1 damage.
Alright, so a lot of acid falls to the ground as you cut through. And it does not hit Emerald. it was not close enough to hit Emerald. So you deal a substantial amount of damage to him, and the spider kind of like falters a bit.
All right.
And so we go. So it'd be the spider's turn right now, but it is like stunned and like unable to do anything because it is really hurt. So we go to Jingo.
Ooh, can Jingo see the underbelly?
He can.
All right, he's gonna shoot for like under the spider's head, like from the underside of its head.
Okay.
And he rolls. Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
Whatever
Yes.
damage you do on the D12 is going to be the killing blow, so you might as well just grab the action.
I aim up towards the heavens, where the spider's head is, and I release my bow, and it goes twang, and the arrow flies through. Flies through the like straight through the entire head, and I can see the sun on the other side, like through the hole in the spider's head, and the sun shines through his head, and there's like a little pillar of light landing straight on Jingo, and he knows he's done a good thing.
The spider starts like sway, and he falls. Not on anybody, but he falls, and it is dead.
Yay!
woohoo!
Nice.
Dibs.
So, however, the old man is very worried about Emerald. He walks up towards Emerald, and those Emerald's eyes are starting to turn red, and
I feel
part of
bad.
his complexion is starting to turn a little bit black. And he goes, "Son, you've been cursed."
Oh, damn it.
Should we pee on him?
I'm not gonna-
No.
It can't hurt, right?
The old man, like, puts his hands on top of like Emerald's body, and
Oh.
like a light like shines out of his hands, and he goes, "This will not cure the curse, but it'll stop it from spreading." And
I feel like shit.
half of Emerald's face is like blackened, like half his body is like blackened. The other is like the whitest complexion of before. His eye on the right side is like dark black with a red slit. Left
Ooh.
side is normal.
Emerald, you ugly.
His right wing has turned into kind of like a. It's still a wing, but it's like a blackish. It has blackish feathers now.
I don't feel so good, guys.
Yeah, quit complaining. I hear you.
Did you hear I've been cursed? Wow.
And
What does
so,
that mean that he's been cursed?
I don't
so
know.
that'll be something for you guys to find out later. But time to loot.
Yeah!
I guess we're
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to
show us
ask
the
you-
loot.
Do we
So-
see anything of importance on their body?
So
Interesting.
on the dead necromancer's body, you see a really cool looking staff,
Oh, dibs.
and on the spider, you see a one of its fangs had fallen out of its mouth.
So
Maybe
Jingo's gonna grab a bang.
So
Use the
Nico's
staff?
first, or
Nico is first.
I'll grab the staff.
Okay. It is a necromancer staff, so all spells have a +1 effect.
We only have one spellcaster, don't we?
Yes.
Hey, you want the staff? Duffy?
I don't necessarily cast any spells that are illusions. If you want it, you can keep it.
Okay, I'll keep it then.
All right. That will be your loot. Jingo.
Jingo's gonna grab that fang. It's not like gonna burn me, right? Acid.
No, and it kind of looks
No,
like
you're-
it could be a fashion to a dagger.
I'm gonna keep it.
And it's a 1d6 plus a 1d4 poison damage.
Ooh.
Hey. Remember that guy on our team that has daggers?
I remember the guy with kitchen knives.
So now
Gotta
we're
make do with what you got.
so we'll go to Pavu.
Pavu first picks up the lobster pan,
And you have your lobster pan back.
and then I guess I just go loot the necromancer.
Okay.
Is it percentage right?
It's D20 first.
11,
Ready? And roll a percentage.
80.
80. Alright. You loot a mithril key.
Ooh. Neat.
Ooh, shiny.
So now we get a jack.
Alright. Roll my d20.
Yep.
On the 13.
Alright, roll your percentile.
87.
You have looted an ever-burning torch.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright, Emerald.
Nice.
I'm gonna loot that little kitty cat,
Alright.
and I rolled a 2.
Alright. And roll your percentile.
7.
And you found some crackers.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got crackers off a necromancer.
And now we get a Duffy.
Okay, I want to look at the spider and see if there's any sign of something that could be looted, and if not, I'll head to the necromancer.
You guys will be able to loot each body once. So there will be another round of looting. And you'll be able to loot off the spider.
I'll go to the spider first then.
Okay. On his body, even though the fang has already been picked out, you notice that the probably one of the legs can be fashioned to a weapon, if you so choose.
Okay, I'm going to take that if, and my intentions though are to give it to Krinator.
Okay. It will be turned. It could be like a spire leg bow staff. It'll be 1d10, and it also has a 1d4 poison. It will be acid damage
Okay.
upon contact.
Okay.
Alright, so we go to Nico now. Do you want to go loot the spider or no?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
5.
Alright.
Was it percentile?
Yep.
62.
You found some sugar cubes.
Oh, yummy.
Spider holding some sugar cubes. A little conspicuous, but go with it. Alright, Dingo?
So I can loot the necromancer?
Yes.
Okay. I roll. Oh, nat 1.
Alright, you find nothing on the necromancer.
Oh, come on.
Alright, so we get a Pavu.
I gotta loot again.
Yeah.
You get to loot the other body, other dead body.
Alright.
Did I like close my eyes when I looted?
Yeah, you like run your hand over the body. It's like, yep, there's nothing.
I rolled a 6. And then a 56.
You rolled a what?
A 6 and then a 56.
You found a bison fur cloak.
Ooh.
Jack?
Come on, no whammy stuff. Alright, 9.
Alright.
And 81.
You found a solid gold goblin idol.
Ooh.
Emerald?
That's 6. And that's a 14.
You found some frog legs.
Awesome.
And Duffy.
16 and a 64.
Roll 2d8s.
Okay, the first one is. Do you need the total or separate?
Total.
8.
You found 80 gold.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Do we
Okay.
want to trade for sugar cubes?
At this point,
I
after
do
you
love
know,
me
you
some
get,
sugar cubes.
after everything's been looted, I'm guessing you're not a necromancer anymore.
Yeah, I'll just go back to normal.
Okay. Let me make you.
Yes.
Mega normal.
The village elder sees that the threat in the village has been neutralized, and he comes out. He goes, "Thank you so much for saving us. Let us offer you a reward. It isn't much, but..." The old man goes, "They don't need a reward. They're heroes. They're
Oh.
just glad your village is safe."
Well, he doesn't speak for us.
Hold on.
Anyways,
Hold on.
it was all a good day's work. Let's head off, boys. And before you could protest, the old man nudges you out of the village.
Can I have 1 second to go to the village elder and just hand him like 20 gold?
Yes, and when you hand him that gold, he sees like that gold is worth more than his village, and he passes out. And the other person starts thanking you profusely, saying that this could be the village for the entire year.
I go back into my pocket or pouch and give him 20 more.
And he also faints.
And then I leave them.
Yeah.
So, the party heads outside the village, and you guys are kind of like walking towards your wagon now. And the old man kind of like pulls you guys off to the side. He goes, "That was very good, boys. Very good. Now I'll answer whatever questions you might have."
Why did you let us get our reward?
Well, that village is very poor,
So,
and
Oh,
you guys are heroes. Having a good reputation
I never
across this
wanted to ask for
realm.
this.
Well, having a good reputation across the realm will have more reward than whatever type of measly reward that they could offer you.
I can't
What do you
eat
know?
on
You're
a
old.
reputation.
Perhaps you can in time, though, if your reputation's good enough.
Unless I starve first. I don't
You won't be-
remember
you
last
won't
time
be-
we ate.
Well, you have.
Getting kind of hungry here.
Well,
Who do you
Oz,
think you are?
I have crackers and frog legs.
Ooh!
Oh, sugar cubes! Sugar cubes, everybody!
it looked like on the wagon
Time
you
for
guys
dinner.
had enough meal or food for the next 2 weeks. So.
Krathor's been there by himself. He probably ate it all.
Do you guys have any other questions?
What is your name and why did you find us? How did you know we were?
So my name is Isaiah. I was the previous mayor of Talia, and Rawl sent me to find you guys and guide you guys
Guide
to,
us where?
well, to help stop the catalyst to the Doomsday clock. So let me explain. Rawl doesn't really didn't really fill you in on what's going on. He's in denial. He's a god and doesn't have control. So the situation is this. The god of chaos and the god of decay had a child together. Foolish, most likely, but whatever. The child is an abomination, and he was cast out of the heavens and sent to here. His name is Azazel. He is incredibly powerful. He would put that necromancer to shame. And by the touch of his hand, he will decay the object to a rotting pile. Despite all this, we must stop him. And I'm going to be your guide. He may be powerful, but we are more cunning. We will strike him from both the material and the spirit realm. Allow me to demonstrate. So Isaiah twists his staff above his head and slams it onto the ground. You feel your mind slip out of your head, and you see yourself below. It takes a moment to realize that you're now floating out of your body. You stare around, and notice everything is gray. You also stare back to the village, and you can see what I guess is their blue spirits, and you see 2 of them passed out on the ground. As you continue to look around, you feel a jerk as you roll back into your body. That was pretty cool, huh? We'll work on it the amount of time you can spend in the spirit realm, and in due time, you'll be able to switch between the realms without effort. And as we continue our journey, I'll be able to teach you some other cool tricks that you might find useful in our quest to stop Azazel. And
I have a question
yes.
for Jingo.
Okay.
What?
Weren't you wearing a different pair of pants earlier?
Hey, he's right.
That's a weird thing to notice.
What's up with your
Right?
pants?
Why? You switched pants in the middle of the fight.
Did anyone
Yeah,
notice
you
how stinky the zombies were?
Yeah, it smelled like shit.
No. Oh, wait, hold on. You mean the dead, decaying people smell bad? Good observation.
Oh no,
guys.
this wasn't the decaying kind of smell.
It smelled more like shit. Human shit.
It smelled a lot like taco shit.
Yeah, did you disappear in the fight earlier, Jingo?
Oh, you mean when you guys left me and the old man behind at the front gate and we got surrounded by a million zombies? We had to fight our way out?
Around that
We
time.
left you. We did the plan, and you were back there.
Isaiah looks at Jingo, and he looks like he's about to say something, but stops. And he goes, that's kind of weird that that smell hit them."
Okay, well, it must have been my imagination then.
No,
Alright,
he's
so-
got different pants on.
So the party
How would
heads-
you even notice that? How would you even notice? Like, we
it's
just fought a
bad.
giant dead spider and do different pants.
Oh, it's all in a day's work.
These
Your
look
pants
like
is tattered though.
these look like village people pants.
Assless chaps. An interesting choice.
I cover
The-
my eyes.
The party arrives back in the wagon, and the party is now level 2, including Krinator.
Oh yeah.
So, next session we'll open up with you guys.